The most powerful database in the world isn't the internet. It's your own body. Every heartbeat, every breath, every drop of sweat. Streams of information flowing quietly beneath your skin. For centuries, these signals went unnoticed, locked inside muscle and bone. But something has changed. Around wrists, on fingers, pressed gently against the skin, AI wearables have arrived. They are not just gadgets. They are keys. Imagine standing at the edge of a new frontier where athletes, entrepreneurs, and everyday people glance at their watch, their ring, their patch. Not just to check the time, but to glimpse a living dashboard, one built from their own biology. This is no longer science fiction. It is the wrist leading the revolution. The smartwatch, once a humble step counter, now becomes a personal command center. It measures heartbeats, tracks sleep, detects stress. It learns your rhythms, your habits, your moments of peak and rest. Apple Watch, Amazfit, Samsung Watch, all transform your wrist into a portal. Here, health is not a mystery. It's a stream of numbers, graphs, and gentle nudges, all designed to help you move, rest, recover. Every glance at the screen is a conversation with yourself. But the story doesn't end at the wrist. The ring, small and silent, holds secrets deeper still. Aura and ultrahumans slip onto your finger, almost weightless. They listen as you sleep, tracking cycles, recovery, readiness. They turn the invisible into visible, how well you recharge, how your nights shape your days. A ring becomes a guardian, gently guiding you toward better choices. It's not just jewelry. It's a living archive, a record of how you heal and grow. Now imagine a patch, thin as paper, blending with skin. Athletes wear it for training. It measures sweat, tracks hydration, senses fatigue. Abbott Libre. Sense, nix hydration. Whoop. The patch is a window into a world once hidden. It can tell you before you feel thirsty. It can warn you of exhaustion before your legs begin to tremble. It reads the language of your sweat, hydration, electrolytes, stress. With every drop, your body speaks and AI listens. Stress, often silent and invisible, is now measurable. AI in these patches can sense tension before you notice it. They watch for subtle shifts, a change in heart rhythm, a spike in skin temperature, a tremor in your breathing. They help you catch anxiety before it catches you. It's not just about performance. It's about resilience, about understanding your limits and learning how to stretch them safely. The deeper we go, the more vital the signs become. Heart rate variability, HRV, is the measure of your resilience. It shows how your nervous system adapts, how you ride the waves of stress and recovery. A low HRV signals overload, a body stretched too thin. A high HRV means readiness, balance, strength. Wearables like Whoop Band, Polar Sensor, Garmin, Withing Scan. Watch track this pulse of inner stability. They help you see not just how fast your heart beats, but how flexibly it responds to life. Blood oxygen, SpO2, is the guardian of breath. It tells you how well your lungs deliver oxygen, how your body recovers from sleep apnea, how you adapt to high altitudes. Whether you're scaling mountains or drifting into dreams, SpO2 data becomes a shield against unseen risks. With a glance, you know if your body is thriving or if it needs care. Then comes the boundary between medicine and technology, medical tattoos. Imagine a patch, almost invisible, that tracks glucose for people with diabetes. No needles, no pain, just a gentle scan and instant data. Dexcom G7, Abbott Libre 3. They replace old routines with seamless care. Glucose tattoos turn the skin into a canvas of insight, helping millions live with freedom and confidence. Blood pressure, once measured with clumsy cuffs, now flows in real time. Omron's wearable, cuffless BP monitor tracks every rise and fall, every moment of stress and relaxation. The old methods, sporadic, disconnected, give way to continuous care. Your heart's journey is mapped minute by minute, day by day. With each beat, new stories emerge. But the question rises with every byte of data. Who owns your health story? When your body becomes a living database, is the data yours, or does it belong to the company behind the device? Health insurance companies may offer discounts for those who wear AI health trackers. Surveillance capitalism looms, a world where your most private rhythms are traded for profit. Yet there is hope. These tools can empower individuals, giving back control over well-being. The price of health data is immeasurable. But who gets to set the price? Us or them? The ecosystem evolves. Watches, rings, patches, tattoos. Each device converges, forming a network that listens, learns, guides. Skin AI stands at the center, weaving these threads into a single tapestry. The silence of the body is broken. Now, every cell speaks in data. Every moment is a chance to understand, to heal, to grow. Your body is no longer silent. It is speaking in data, and with AI, we can finally listen. Consider the journey that brought us here. Not long ago, health was reactive. We waited for symptoms, for emergencies, for the moment when pain forced us to act. Today, wearables make health proactive. They anticipate problems before they arise. They teach us to recognize patterns, to intervene early, to nurture resilience instead of simply treating disease. The dashboard on your wrist is more than a collection of numbers. It is the story of your life unfolding in real time. Athletes now have tools that once belonged only to scientists. Training plans are shaped by hydration levels, recovery scores, stress markers. Every day becomes an experiment. Every workout a step toward mastery. Smart patches guide them through fatigue, warning before the wall is hit, suggesting when to push and when to rest. The line between human and machine blurs, but the goal remains the same: to unlock human potential to its fullest. For entrepreneurs and business leaders, health is no longer a mystery. The data collected by rings and watches helps them manage stress, optimize sleep, maintain energy. Decision-making sharpens, creativity flourishes. The body's rhythms become a source of wisdom, a guide to balance ambition with well-being. For everyone, parents, students, workers, the era of guessing is ending. No more wondering why you feel tired, why you struggle to focus, why sleep eludes you. Wearables transform subjective experience into objective data. The fog lifts, replaced by clarity and choice. The numbers themselves are only the beginning. AI brings meaning. It sorts through millions of data points, finding patterns invisible to the eye. It predicts when you're most likely to get sick, when you need to hydrate, when a moment of mindfulness could change your day. It tailors advice to your unique biology, making every recommendation personal and precise. With each advance, the technology becomes more human. Devices shrink, interfaces fade, sensors become invisible. A ring, a patch, a tattoo, each blends into daily life, forgotten until you need it, always ready to help. The future is not about more screens, more alerts, more complexity. It is about simplicity, about the quiet partnership between body and machine. Yet, every leap forward brings new questions. Privacy, once a distant concern, becomes urgent. When your body is a database, who can access its contents? Can you trust companies to protect your secrets? Can you ensure that your data serves your interests, not someone else's? The answers are not simple. They require vigilance, transparency, and a new kind of digital citizenship. The ethical frontier is as real as the technological one. Health data can empower, but it can also expose. Insurance companies may reward healthy habits, but what about those who struggle, who face barriers beyond their control? The promise of democratized health must be balanced against the risk of discrimination. Surveillance capitalism, where every cough, every sigh, every step is monetized, must be resisted. The value of health data is not just financial. It is deeply personal. It belongs, first and foremost, to you. As the Skin AI ecosystem grows, so does the vision. Imagine a world where your watch, ring, patch, and tattoo speak to each other, learning together, guiding together. AI becomes a companion, not a controller. It listens, it learns, it cares. The future is not a distant dream. It grows quietly, under your skin. This is not just technology. It is a new way of being, a way to live with awareness, with agency, with hope. Your body becomes a map, a guide, a living database. And with each step, the frontier expands. Consider the landscape ahead. Wearables will do more than track. They will predict, prevent, heal. They will help you manage chronic conditions, optimize performance, support mental health. They will become invisible, intuitive, woven into the fabric of life. Imagine a patch that senses infection before symptoms appear. A ring that detects mood shifts and suggests moments of reflection. A watch that learns your habits and gently nudges you toward healthier choices. Tattoos that monitor not just glucose, but hormones, immunity, even the risk of injury. The boundaries between medicine, wellness, and daily life dissolve. The path forward is not without obstacles. Technical challenges remain: accuracy, battery life, integration. Social barriers persist: trust, access, equity. The journey is not simple, but the direction is clear. The future belongs to those who listen, to their bodies, to their data, to the quiet wisdom of AI. Skin AI stands at this crossroads. It is more than a brand, it is a vision. A promise that technology can serve humanity, not replace it. That the database within you is sacred, powerful, and yours to command. As you wear your watch, slip on your ring, press on your patch, remember, you are not just using a device. You are stepping into tomorrow. Your body is no longer silent. It is speaking, in pulses and patterns, in signals and streams. With AI, you can finally listen. You can finally understand. You can finally act. The journey has only begun. Explore more in the links below. The future is already on your skin. Let this thought linger. Every heartbeat is a message. Every breath, a line of code. Every drop of sweat, a whisper from the future. The database of your body has always been there. Now with AI, it is open for discovery. How will you use it? What stories will you tell? What frontiers will you cross? The answers await just beneath your skin. Let the silence end. Let the data speak. Let the future begin.